Hey guys, the Almighty KingKaper here, and here is my draft analysis of the West Virginia Vespiquens. Enjoy. So at the end of LEWD Season 1 and my horrible record, I've decided that a little rebranding was in order. Sadly, the Chicago Hoodlums won't be making a return for LEWD Season 2. Instead, I'm coaching the new West Virginia Vespiquens, hopefully to a championship. Now, a disclaimer: I'm not the best battler or team builder. I'm bound to make mistakes, but in the end, I'm going to have fun and put up a fight. Now, onto the team. The first one that I picked up was Mega T-Tar. Out of all the teams I've coached, the same team I had is the Toronto Tyrantrums had the most success. And the core of that success was Tyranitar. Tyranitar's Tyranitar's ability in Sandstream, its own versatility in being a mixed attacker, its ability to set up hazards, and its own power as a mega itself is what helped me secure my spot as a semifinalist in Zazzle Season 2. So, picking that up was a pretty big deal for me. Even though initially I did want base T-Tar and to get Mega Scizor as my first pick, but that didn't quite work out. To complement that, I grabbed a Jurassic nuke of a Pokemon, Tyrantrum, and Sandslash. Both mons benefit from T-Tar and Sandslash gives me a speedy option that I'm gonna need. Like, a majority of my team is really slow or really mediocre in speed tiers. So Sandslash really gives me that speedy option that doesn't cost as much as say Excadrill would have or Lillipup. Wait, not Lillipup, Stoutland. Then you have Tyrantrum, and that should speak for itself. Tyrantrum is an amazing Pokemon. Its only real downfall is the fact that one, its speed is pretty mediocre, and its special defense is utterly trash. And thanks to Tyranitar Sandstream, that's a quick duct tape fix. Nothing permanent. At least at least 5 turns of good special defense where Tyrantrum can at least knock 2 or 3 Pokemon out or clean up late game. That's Tyrantrum's main role for me at least. To put a dent in the things that I wouldn't have the ability to knock out to begin with. Then we have our two steel. Then we have our two steel walls. We have Bronzong, and then we have Ferrothorn. Ferrothorn in itself is an amazing Pokemon with amazing typing, even though it is 4 times weak to fire. Ferrothorn is an amazing lead with spikes and stealth rock support. It has the ability to status Pokemon with Thunder Wave and Toxic, and then it has its own set of power with Power Whip and Gyro Ball. So Ferrothorn was an amazing pickup for me. I don't really know how I got it, so I'm pretty sure I picked it up fifth. That was the fifth mon I picked up. I don't know how I got it so late, but hey, I'm not complaining. Then we have Bronzong. As you can see, my team is pretty weak to ground right now. So Bronzong's Levitate will really help. Then you have Fireproof, which helps show off Ferrothorn's fire weakness. Then you have Bronzong's own ability. He's a great support mon with Trick Room. He has Light Screen and Reflect. He can set up Stealth Rocks of his own, I'm pretty sure. I'm not sure. I don't think he can Rapid Spin. I'm pretty sure he can't Rapid Spin. But Bronzong is an amazing Pokemon on its own, and I'm glad to have picked it up. Then we have Crobat. I don't know how I got this mod. I'm pretty sure I picked it up just in time. I know somebody said that they was going to pick it up right before I did. But I knew I needed a naturally fast mod, and I think it was I think it was Alpha Season 2 as well that I had Luminion, and it was a Tailwind support mod that I mainly used it for, and it had amazing results. And Crobat can do that and much more. Crobat can remove hazards with Defog. It has amazing power in Brave Bird. It can Super Fang, Roost, Toxic, Haze. Crobat is insanely versatile. and what it could be and what it could bring to the team. Then we have two insane walls that I'm not too sure how I picked up. We have Blissey and then we have Cresselia. And these two are insanely bulky. Cresselia is a much better wall than Blissey because of Blissey's physical defense. But what Blissey has over Cresselia for me is the fact that it can utilize Wish, whereas Cresselia would have to use Lunar Dance, and that would have me lose Cresselia in itself, even though I would bring a Pokemon back full health. I mean, I could see it coming in handy late game, but I'm not too sure how much I would utilize that. I know I do plan to run Trick Room. Trick Room is something I'm really contemplating with this team. And Cresselia's a great Trick Room mon to set. Bronzong can do it. My next Pokemon I'm about to go over, Gardevoir can do it. Um, and that's all I can really say about these two. Great pickups for me, I feel, and I hope that they work out the way I want. Then we have my last four mons. We have Garchomp. I mean, I'm running a sand team. It seems pretty standard to grab a Garchomp. Garchomp is an amazing mon. It has fell off in usage lately. In singles, I'm pretty sure. I know it has in doubles. Um, Garchomp can be played defensively. It can be an all-out attacker, choice scarf, choice specs, choice band even, um, Rocky helmet, Rocky helmet, rough skin. Like it's a lot of things you can do with Garchomp that it's it's one of those mines where it's like your opponent won't know what you bring until you use the move at that point. Then you have Nidoking. This is a mon that I've never had much luck with, to be honest. But I needed a special attacker, or at least another special attacker, and Nidoking was one of the first things to pop up in my mind. Nidoqueen was still available, but I wanted the extra power Nidoking offered. Um, I know Sheer Force, Thunderbolt, Sheer Force, Ice Beam. I don't know what else to say about Nidoking. He's an amazing Pokemon, maybe for my team. I'm just calling everything amazing. You're amazing. You're amazing. Then we have Gardevoir and Metagross, our psychic, the last psychic duo. Gardevoir, I've been using her a lot in VGC 18. She's been doing great for me. It has a lot of it has powerful stab moves in Moonblast and Psychic. It has Side Shock. It can Thunder Wave. Um, if you pop a specs on it, it can do insane amounts of damage. It's especially bulky. This Pokemon could be a great lead or a great late game cleaner. And then you have Metagross. This Pokemon was mainly a pickup because I needed something that could handle chip damage from sand or be straight out immune to it but still pack on damage. And Metagross seemed the best option to go. I don't really know why it was still around, but with its, I mean, it's a pseudo legendary. It's Metagross. It has Meteor Mash, Earthquake. Um, Metagross is just one of those mons where it's like, if you have him and you have him with the right mons, he'll be insanely great for you. So that's the Vespiquens. How I personally feel about the team. I feel that they link together pretty well. I have a lot of like I feel speed is gonna be a really speed is gonna be a problem for me. But I'm hoping that with the trick room users I have and tailwind support that I can negate that as much as possible. And I've already heard from some analysis before. I've heard some other analysis people saying certain mons screwed me over. Uh, well, let's just see how that works. I forgot what the mon was. I'm gonna have to look for it. It was someone they said screwed me. Glycopod. There we go. They say Glycopod screwed me over. So we'll see how that works. And that's pretty much. This is the West Virginia Vespiquens. Look forward to winning. Yes, winning LEWD season 2. And see you around.